Hi, it's Caitlin from Swatches, and I am here today with some very beautiful fall cream nail polishes. So these creams are all new polishes that will be available from Girly Bits, and there's also a very special thermal nail polish which I've saved till the end. So this is the Fall is my second favorite F-word collection, and Pam always comes through with the punniest names for her polishes, and this collection is no exception. These polishes will be available for pre-order from November 5th. I will include in the description the exact time when they'll be available, and they will also be available again in late November. Depending on their popularity, Pam said she would restock them. So all of these creams have an incredible formula. All of them were 2-coaters for me, I think, and just incredible polishes. I have nothing but great things to say about them. The colors are beautiful, and I can't wait to see what you think. If you haven't already, I would love if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you aren't already, please follow me on Instagram at Caitlin Swatches. I think that's everything you need to know, so let's just get into the nail polish. So first up we have Beige-ic. I'm not going to say the word because I don't know if I'm going to get like demonetized for that, but you can read it in the description. And this polish is described as a warm caramel beige cream. So this is a really interesting color. I don't think I've ever worn anything like this before. As you can see, it has a really good formula. So I only needed 2 coats and it covered completely for me. I didn't have any darker spots or anything. It has a really nice smooth formula that just practically applies itself on the nail. So it's very creamy, very easy to apply, and it's definitely interesting. Like it definitely has yellow undertones. So as you can see here, it's definitely beige, definitely caramelly, and like a little bit yellow to me. This one is called Fowl Language, and this is definitely more yellow, but I think it's actually described as an orange. So this one is described as a pumpkin orange cream with yellow undertones. So this kind of gave me like a mac and cheese kind of impression, I guess, but slightly more orange than that. I would say that I was able to capture the color accurately for all of these polishes. So what you see is what you get, at least on my skin tone in terms of how it all reflects. But again, another great formula in 2 coats with top coat. It applied so easily. It was very creamy, and yeah, just a really great formula, especially for a color like this. It's really interesting and I like it. It's different. Here we have Flip the Bird, and this one is described as a cool dusty rose taupe cream. So I think that some of the other polishes in this collection come off as a bit more on the crelly side. So this one I would say is just a little more crelly-like than the other 2 first ones, which were definitely creamier. And I like that. This has a super, as you can see, even before top coat, it has a super glossy finish. So whatever the formula technically is, it's working for me. And this is one of those really pretty taupe colors. It works pretty well on my skin tone, so I like it too. And here we have Mind Your P's and Q's. This one is described as a dusty pea green cream. And I would say this also falls into the more of a crelly than a cream camp. It applied really beautifully, fluidly in 2 coats, an excellent formula, and also dried down pretty glossy on its own. So obviously I'm going to recommend top coat, but as you can see, it has a super high shine finish just on its own. And this color is really unique because I know there's like a million minty greens out there, but this has like that dustiness to it, and there's just something really pretty about it that makes it different in my collection of creams. The next polish we have is Camo Flawless, and this one is described as a smoked out army / khaki green cream. And this is another one that I would say kind of toes the line of more of a crelly. And it dries down to such a high shine. I was really impressed once again. So this has a really great formula, and I did not experience any running or pooling with any of these polishes. So I'm just gonna make that blanket statement. All the creams have an amazing formula, and all of them applied in 2 coats. So when it comes to creams, I don't know what more you can want really in terms of a formula. So here we have enough with the Boo S word. This one is described as a magenta. Wow, I can't speak. It's described as a magenta purple cream. And this one, once again, has an amazing formula, really beautiful and super glossy on its own. So, I mean, I probably should have sped up my swatching of these polishes because I don't have a lot to say because they're all really good, all really beautiful, and all opaque in 2 coats. So I'll just let you look at this one. Hopefully that's enough for you. So here we have Mother Plucker, and I'm just going to note that if this one looks like it's applying strangely, it's because I put too much cuticle oil on my nails before I swatched this one in particular, so the oil kind of affected the way it dried down. So it's my application, not the polish whatsoever. It has an amazing formula, very, very nice. It dries down very shiny. Once again, that sort of crelly formulation, and that was totally on me for having too much oil on my nail. But this one is a really beautiful color. It's like quintessentially fall. Michelle, if you're watching this, I feel like you're going to love this polish. It's like one of those ones that I think you kind of lusted over for a while. It might be a little darker than what I'm talking about, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, then we have Winterference. This one is described as a navy blue cream, but it's like brighter than a traditional navy blue, and I absolutely love it. Again, with the Crelly formula, it's so good. I didn't test any of these stamping because I just am not good enough at stamping to show you, so I don't know how these would perform in that way, but they all have a really good formula. They're quite opaque, so I feel like it could work, but I can't make any claims about that. So maybe check out the other swatchers and see if they did stamping. But as creams, they're beautiful, and this blue in particular, I just love so much. And here I applied some of them in a Skittle, and I think they all look so good together, so I was really happy when I was wearing them together like this. And now for something completely different. This is not a cream at all. This is a thermal. This is called Witch's Brewhaha, and I was actually just in a work call and someone used the phrase Brewhaha, which like I don't think I've ever heard anybody use that in real life. So it's kind of weird that that literally just happened. Anyway, this one is described as a black to clear thermal filled with bright matte round glitters in varying sizes and colors. So the warm state is basically transparent with a very light dusky hue to it. So this one is also recommended in 2 coats, which you definitely don't want or need more than 2 because it would just be way too thick. But as you can see, the glitters practically applied themselves. I did not have to put the bottle upside down or anything. And of course I'm using right now the Glisten and Glow glitter grabber because this polish is textured and you're definitely going to want 2 layers of top coat to smooth it out. And I think the glitter grabber is really important here. And then I just applied the regular Glisten and Glow top coat as well. And as you can see, the glitter grabber did a pretty good job of smoothing it out. So I was able to achieve a surprisingly smooth finish with these 2 top coats together. So here it is when it's in its cold state. And here you can see my index finger. That's like the duskiness she's talking about when it's warm. So I love this polish. It's like nothing else in my collection and it makes me very happy. And Pam also suggested that you could layer the thermal topper over some of the darker creams in particular. So I took that beautiful magenta and put it over top in 2 coats, which I feel like I wanted like more glitters than I got in 1 coat, but it kind of got thick. It just made for a thick manicure to have 2 layers of the thermal over the cream. So if you can do 1 coat, then I'd recommend that. But it looks pretty cool if you want to change up your polish. So it's another way to make that polish even more versatile. So I wasn't lying when I said that all of those polishes are beautiful with wonderful formulas. In terms of my favorites, I'm only saying they're my favorites because I think the color is beautiful, but like I said, you can't go wrong with any of them. I really love Winterference. I think that's an incredible shade of blue, and I just have a thing for blue, dark blue creams. I think it started with OPI Russian Navy. I remember my sister got that nail polish and it was just like, it's just such a memory. So anyway, navy blues and deep blues have a special place in my heart, and that one definitely can live in my heart. And I also really like, is it Enough with the Boo? Bad word, bleep myself out. I love that one. I think it's such a beautiful magenta shade. So I'm in love with that color. I can see myself wearing that for sure. And of course I love the thermal, like how could you not? It's so cute. Give me rainbow circle glitters any day of the week. I love that it's in a black to clear thermal base. I've never seen anything like it. So I love that one. Let me know which of those you really like. If you're a fan of creams, if you're planning to pick any of these up, let me know if you've ever tried Girly Bits creams before and if you love them as much as I do. And yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.